Hi there, if you would like to set up a niche channel on YouTube, then stay tuned, watch this video all the way to the end as we show you how. Hi there, David Walsh here, once again from davidwalshonline.com, and in this video we're going to go through how to successfully set up a niche YouTube channel. Now today I have a very special guest. It is the wonderful Catie Wawa. So Catie, tell people what you do on your niche channel.
Sure, so I make videos all about music on vinyl.
Ooh, old school.
So album reviews, collections, haul videos, all that good stuff.
Fantastic. So how did you get into that?
Well, I had never really had a record, and so I grew up...
No surprise for a millennial.
Well, I grew up with tapes, I grew up with CDs.
Tapes, wow.
I know, a little bit.
Wow, that's advanced. Well, retro.
So I had never really had them, and then they started selling them again.
Yeah.
And it came back, and I got my first record player, and I got some records, and I started listening to music in a completely different way. So I was listening to the whole album from start to finish, exactly as it had been produced to be listened to. And I realized that this meant that I was kind of thinking of albums as almost like films, like a complete produced product, and everything was there for a reason, and like the positioning suddenly made sense, and the A-side and the B-side. So I wanted to have a place to talk about that. So I started making videos that were specifically album reviews, sort of addressing all of that, talking about things in detail, talking about listening to things over and over again.
Excellent, excellent. So you're taking that experience which most people are familiar with today, is where they'll download an MP3 file to their phone or their MP3 player, and you're actually going from individual files to this is an experience of a collection of music pieces.
Yeah, definitely.
What was sort of the first things you decided to do to start growing your channel?
I think I wanted to make sure that I did stay to a specific topic. That was quite important to me. So I do have a background of working in TV a bit. So I started out doing these album reviews. They're quite production intensive, a lot of writing, a lot of editing. So then I wanted to make sure that the people who were watching those would still want to watch my other videos. So I sort of brainstormed a bit and started doing like haul videos, discography collections, all those sorts of slightly related things. And also around major events in the vinyl community, like Record Store Day. So sort of combining those. But I did want to make sure that you could go between any of my videos, and you would enjoy all of them if you were interested in one.
Excellent, excellent. So the first thing you decided to do with your particular niche was that these are the boundaries, and this is everything I can explore within those boundaries.
Exactly, yes.
Excellent. So it's not like you're like a broad channel, like a lifestyle channel or something like this. You have a very narrow focus on what you want to do.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people think that's going to be quite a scary decision. I think a lot of people worry, you know, if I only make videos about one specific thing, people will think that's all I am. They won't be able to like imagine me as doing anything else. They won't think I eat. They won't think I like travel. But actually, it's so freeing. Like I can think of so many video ideas for my channel because it's so specific. Whereas if I think you're given just a big blank slate and you're told, come up with an idea, it can be on anything. It's so scary and like paralyzing creatively. Because you can't think, because everything is a possibility.
And you're saying that by being restricted, you actually have more creativity.
Definitely.
Fantastic. So what were the first steps somebody would do if they wanted to set up a niche channel?
The first thing, and it's the most difficult thing, is to pick the right topic. So it's got to be something that you're really excited to talk about, that you have either a lot of knowledge in or that you want to know more about. And I think it's one of those things that's the most difficult, because if it's the right topic, you won't think about it. It needs to be something that maybe you go out and you talk to people and you're always surprised that they don't know about it, or you're always confused as to why more people don't do it. Like say every morning you get up and you go swimming and you're obsessed with swimming, but it's like you don't realize no one else does that, or like not a lot of other people do it. Those are the things that they come so naturally to you, but it's very specific. So I think that's the most important first step. And then once you find that, then you're good.
To quickly recap on that, it's like find something you have a lot of knowledge in, or you have like almost like a passion about, or that you want to learn more about. You don't if you have that passion, you don't necessarily need to know everything about it. So what are sort of the ways that you get people to find your very niche YouTube channel?
So there are a couple of ways. I think it's always important to look at the existing community. So there is something called the vinyl community, and it exists across a few different platforms. But there's a hashtag on Instagram called Now Spinning.
Really?
Where a lot of people will post. It's really cool. It's really fun to look at as well if you like records.
Who knew?
See some new ones. Everyone posts there. It's quite a sort of. It's the same format. It will be the record and then the record on the turntable, just spinning, and then you share a little bit of information about it. But it's a vinyl community hashtag, so I use that quite a bit. And then there's things like on Reddit. But for most communities, there'll be a place where everyone goes, whether it be Tumblr or Twitter or Reddit. There'll be a group already. Or
Facebook, there'll be a group somewhere as well. So yeah, you're saying there is a community. As long as it's popular enough, there's a community somewhere that congregates.
Even for some things that you think are really weird, there's probably like a community for it somewhere online.
Extreme Himalayan ironing or something like that.
Yeah, it's actually primarily on Pinterest.
Ooh, there you go, Pinterest.
Pinterest is a really underused social media platform as well. Highly recommend it.
Excellent. So what other things can people do to get found in their niche channel?
So I think it's a really good idea to make things like, to make sure that as much as your videos might be very niche and very specific and sometimes quite technical about that topic, it's also important to make them accessible. And so to maybe have like how-to videos. Right? Because if you're looking for something, you might not know, like everything that you are obsessed with right now, once upon a time you knew nothing about it, and you just had like something that sparked your imagination and inspired you to learn more about it. So that's actually happened on my channel. Some people have come to my videos having previously not collected records, and then they'll start watching them and then they'll sort of be quite intrigued by it.
Interesting.
So I think it's important if you have like how-to videos or intro videos or just things that explain some more basic concepts.
Interesting. Now there's something I have learned now. So content videos, so you're actually using how-to as part of sort of like a review or something like that to get people into your channel.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So if you're doing reviews and stuff like that, that doesn't necessarily lend it to the how-to space, you can use those how-to videos, because those are the ones that going to be people are searching for, like how to buy a record or what's the best record player to buy, all that sort of stuff. So you can use those to get people in, and then they will find the rest of like your video library there on your channel and hopefully subscribe.
Waiting right for them as soon as they're interested.
Absolutely. So there's a top tip right there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so if people wanted to know more about you and vinyl and stuff like that, where would they find you?
I should absolutely check out my YouTube channel, which is Catie Wawa.
Ooh, youtube.com/Catie Wawa, CatieWAH.
Yep.
Catie Wawa. So head on over there and check out what Catie's doing, especially if you're looking to get into vinyl or didn't even know what vinyl is, especially head on over there and check it all out. Now this is the one part of a two-part video, and Catie and I have done another video over there where we talk about our top 3 Christmas songs. Each. So you get a total of 6 Christmas songs for your money over on that particular channel. So make sure to click the link at the end of this video or in the description below to head on over and watch that video and find out what they are. You may be surprised. So I want to thank you again, Catie, for joining me on this video. Make sure to check her content out there and also the video that we do over there. Now, if you have a niche that you would like to set up, let me know about that in the old comments below, or if you have a niche channel that you would like to let us know about, again, pop that in the old comments below. And as always, if you have a question about this or anything else to do with YouTube, make sure to, again, surprise, stick that in the comments below and I'll do the best I can to help you get that question answered. I want to thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Make sure to click on that link to watch that video, subscribe as well, and we will look forward to seeing you in 2017, if not on that video. Bye for now.
In a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way, bells on bobtails.